stuff and everything, but I saw something else that I thought it would be better. So now we have to go to Best Buy and return the speaker. Here it is. And that's where we're going. But before we stop at the Best Buy, we are going to my sister's house to pick up my kids. They slept over. Almost at my sister's house. So today I'm making chicken shawarma for lunch, and I'm gonna have to go to the Arabic store to get some fresh bread and just different things we need for the chicken shawarma. I did not eat I did eat breakfast, but did not eat snack. I don't feel like I need a snack. I'm not even hungry. What I ate in the morning was my cereal that I made the other day, and it was super duper filling. Oh my gosh, I don't know how, but I put a little bit in a plate and then it go psh, I think it just absorbed I used almond milk, so it kind of grew a little bit. I think it did, but it was really filling and it was a good breakfast. Maybe because of the oats, I'm thinking good fiber and good protein. I'm still full. Oats is always really a good option. So I'm not sure which halal khiyar to take. I need something a little bit spicy, and I'm not really sure which one. It doesn't say anything. We'll try to ask the worker, and she has no idea. So today for a snack, I feel okay. So I went to the Arabic store and I got this. It's a whole fat yogurt. Oh, hold on. It's whole fat yogurt. See the this is like, I don't know, isn't it like the fatty part of it? This, see? Anyway, I don't know, I love this is a homemade one. So the lady of the Arabic store, she makes these and she sells them. And oh my gosh, it tastes so good. Whole fat, it's been some times that I ate whole fat things. Well, I put half a cup. This is half a cup. Oh no, it's not. Oh, well, 1/3 of a cup then. I'm filming, because I did not pay attention if it's a half or is it 2/3. Anyway, and with that, I'm going to eat half of this, maybe. I don't know. It's Arabic bread. It's out of the oven. They just baked it. It's so yummy. And I may eat some watermelon that I chopped yesterday and just got it ready for when I feel like it and when I'm hungry. So that's my snack for today. So with Thanksgiving coming around the corner, I decided to call my grandma, who lives in Alabama, and ask her about this. She has a cake that she makes, and I remember it. She made it for me like 10 years ago when we went to her house, when we visited her for Thanksgiving. She made it. It was really good, but I forgot about it, and just this year I thought, okay, since I'm cooking for Thanksgiving, why not cook my grandma's cake? So I gave her a call, and this is how it went. Like that cake, it's the prune one.
Yeah. It's a date nut cake. It's a Kentucky recipe.
A date nut?
It came from Kentucky. Yes, my mother's family always made it. And it has the cream cheese.
Oh my goodness.
And pecans in it.
Yes. Do you?
And the pecans on top of it and pecans in it. Well, that's it. That's the Kentucky prune cake, honey. You want me to send you the recipe?
Yeah. Do you still have it?
Oh, I know it in my head.
Okay.
I've made it all my life, and my mother taught me.
Yeah, I mean, I have a paper and a pen right now if you want to give me the recipe.
Okay, you get your paper and pen, and I'll tell you what you do.
All right, I'm ready.
It's like a date nut cake, actually.
Okay, now yeah, I remember it tasted awesome.
But it's really good for it. It's not real sweet.
Uh-huh.
It's not real sweet or sugar. Have a good Thanksgiving dinner. Make you a big fruit cake and you'll love it.
Oh, you're so sweet. I will. I will tell you how it worked out, and thank you so much for the recipe.
You can tell those little girls that that's your grandmother's.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to tell them exactly. White side American recipe. There you go.
Yeah.
So that was my grandmother's summary regarding the Kentucky prune cake. She and my mom lived in Kentucky for some time, and that's where I am right now. I live in Kentucky. It was really nice to talk to my grandmother. I just talked to her last week, but it's always nice to talk to her. She's just so sweet. My grandmother's just so sweet. As you heard, she said it's not too sweet. And as you saw in the picture, that's how she makes it. But she mixes cream cheese and powdered sugar together to make the icing. So that cake, and you have to have icing on top. Now, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna tackle this? Am I gonna stay on my diet on Thanksgiving, or am I gonna just make this cake and eat it? Let me tell you that I am going to make it in its original form. I'm not willing to change anything in it because it's a generation recipe. She got it from her mom got it from her mom, and it goes all the way up. It's passed all the way down. So it's something kind of valuable, and she said it's not from a recipe book or anything. So I am willing to make it as is and don't change anything, and just, I don't even know if I'm going to calculate it in my daily budget, calorie budget, because it's going to be Thanksgiving, and you know, families are gathered, and we're just going to have fun eating that day. It's okay. As I always say, you have to choose a diet that's good for you, it suits you, a diet that you can actually stay on, a diet that makes sense, a diet that's practical. Because, like, think about it. If you and your family are going or having a gathering for a dinner or something, and then you sit there and say, okay, I can't eat this, I can't eat this, I can't eat this. You know, what kind of diet is that? You need a diet that allows you to enjoy life, and not tell you you can't eat this, you can't eat that. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, from 10 years from now, when you look back, you're not going to say, oh, I wish I didn't eat this. Oh, I wish I didn't eat that. It's always the other way around. Oh, I wish I enjoyed my family. I wish I ate that. That was one of a kind. I wish I ate that and enjoyed it. So, yeah. For me, I would just eat it. Eat it and have that day off and enjoy your life, and then get back right on track. Get back right on track the next day. That's how it's supposed to go. And I have to apologize for one more thing, which is the noises in the background. This is what's causing it. See all this? It's construction work. That's us finishing the downstairs. I'm not really a fan of fish, but I know that for health reasons, I should eat fish. I don't like them squishy, and I try to air fry them, and honestly, I'm not very good at it. So I'm trying to figure out a way to air fry it when it's a little bit on the crunchy side. Right now I sprayed this tray with Pam, and I'm going to pat a fish. I kind of patted the fish in a little bit of flour, and I'm going to kind of like really get rid of the flour as much as possible, and then I'm going to lay it down on the pan, on the tray like that, and see if it comes out crunchy enough. And I sprayed the top with Pam again, and it's gonna go in the air fryer. And as for my vegetables, I'm going to pop this in the microwave. And also I'm making the fried tomatoes and garlic that we usually do. Here's a fish that I just air fried. It's crispy, not juicy and soggy, so that's something good. And the taste is fine. I like the taste. Now with that, I made this. Probably y'all know what this is. Put some. And I made some sweet potato fries. I baked those. And then I have my veggies. Now, because I am so hungry, like try to do is I got my water bottle, okay, and I'm trying to drink water and then shoot for the veggies and kind of finish this first, and then finish the protein, which is the fish, and then I'll move on to this, to the fries. So I'm trying to like make my body relax, like give it some food, kind of get my hunger level to not like 100, get it to about 50 so that I don't overeat and consume too many calories and eat things I'm not supposed to. So as you can see, this whole meal, the fish and the bread and the sweet potato fries, which I baked in the oven, I did not fry them, and then I got the vegetables. Those are steamed vegetables. You steam them in a bag, and then the I don't know what you call it, but it's the fried tomatoes and the onions. All together, it turned out to be 417 calories, and I'm craving something sweet, so I have a Panera. It's one of those pumpkin looking. It's like a sugar cookie, but this is supposed to be orange, but for some reason, I guess, I don't know, they put it white. But anyway, it's a Panera sugar cookie, and as soon as I got this, I cut it into 4 pieces, so to make it 4 servings. So this is one of the pieces, and that's what I'm gonna snack on, or actually eat as a dessert today. Now for how much weight I lost this week. I lost 2.6 pounds. So this week I did lose a pretty much good amount. The last time I was 155.2, and today I weighed 152.6. I am very happy with my accomplishment this week. It's getting close to the 140s. Another milestone. What did I do different? I don't know. I just did my regular things. I did eat a lot of watermelon this week. There was a coach that said, if you feel hungry, just eat watermelon. So I've been following his advice, and I did lose a lot of weight. Another thing I tried this week also was, instead of using sugar, like the white sugar that we use in chai and coffee and stuff, I used maple syrup. I don't know if that has anything to do with this, but maybe it played a role. I have no idea, but I'm very, very happy about this weight loss. And good luck for y'all too.